Hey guys, welcome to another video on my channel. Today I'm going to do a check-in on these. We're going to remove them. I'm going to fill them and then do a new set.
Give it to me like
So they held up really well. I have no lifting, zero freaking lifting, 000. So yes, like I kind of had to put it a little far off the cuticle, a little further off the cuticle than I would like, because the closer I get my cuticles, it just floods. So I start a little bit further down now. Just leave a little. And I mean, this is like what? I think this is 4 weeks now. So I have lost one of the gemstones. But if we look real close, it actually, the gem popped. Like, see, the bottom is still in there. So the gem actually ripped from the bottom piece. But all the other ones are still there. Like, they haven't even moved. Have not even moved. Whoa. So I'm happy. There's a couple places where just here, like I think I maybe could have tapered it a little more. Maybe here too, a little tapered a little more. But I like them. I think they look, the shape is right for my fingers, and I'm going to, and they're short enough that I can still do things and work on other people's hands and also type. So I use, this is one I use for these. So we're just, okay, these are flying everywhere, which is not what I wanted, but whoop. Okay, so you see they all came off. Okay, all right, so we're going to use my new Melody Susie e-file, and let's start taking these off. So loving my new e-file. It's been amazing. So I had that on about 10 RPMs. So I switched out my bit here. And I've got this on about 10 as well. So this is my medium grit sanding band. I'm just using it to remove the edges. So whatever gel is left on the edges, I'm taking that off. And then I'm just getting rid of any of these little flaky bits, little white bits, anything that might get dirt or whatever stuck underneath it, because I don't want to trap anything under there when I reapply my gel. So I'm just doing like a circling motion. I find when I do a little circle, it kind of comes off nicer. It's not as harsh. And I'm just going around the edges, making sure not to touch my natural nail with this. So I'm trying to stay on the gel. And then once I'm done this, I am going to file and shape my nails so that they're all ready for the gel application. And I'm always doing my left hand off camera. I am also doing some filing, so you can see me going back and forth on my nails. So I'm just taking down any excess bulk, especially at the front there, and just making sure that the nail overall is as smooth as possible so that I don't have too much to do afterwards, and so the gel will lay nicely. After I'm done here, I'm going to do my left hand off camera, finish that up, and then I'm going to get into my cuticle work. So I will push back all my cuticles, and then I'm going to go in with, I think I use my cone bit because it's not too sharp, and I'm going to clean up all around my cuticles and get all my nails nice and clean for our next step. All right, just dusting everything off just so I can get a good view, and cleansing my nails so I can get a better view. All file shaped. I'm ready to go. So I'm going to do this hand first. I'm going to start with my primer, and then I'm going to backfill, right? And I'll do this hand off camera. So can I just say how much I love this application brush? Look how nicely it goes in the little corners. And I have square, the shape of my cuticle is more square, but this is perfect. So I don't think I have to pull it all the way through to cover any of the, leftover gel that I still have on my nail. I think you're really only supposed to put it on the natural nail, but I pull it all the way through anyways, just to make sure there's an even application, and I'm getting all the way down my side walls and along the free edge of all my nails. So I'm going to cure this after. I still cure just in case, and I put it in my lamp for 2 minutes.
Spell, double name. My eyes see your face, searching for a straight to it. Spell, double name. My eyes see your face. Such a fun way. Straight to it.
Then we're gonna use TACK. Then I'm gonna do a base coat, and I'm gonna backfill with my cool gel. And use my Light Elegance oval. So one thing I have noticed is that when I use a base coat, so typically I don't, I just use my slip layer as my base coat pretty much, with a TACK, you know, double-sided sticky tape kind of base coat as well. But I noticed that when I do apply a thin layer of base coat, my next application, my gel application, is much smoother. And I don't know if it helps with the lifting or not. It could be the new primer, but I feel like it does. Now I'm deciding, do I use this brush? I'm gonna try one with this, with my soft cool gel. And if I don't have enough control, I'll switch to the other. Okay, so I'm just going to get a little bit on my brush, on my long bristled brush, and I'm just doing a thin slip layer, covering the whole nail. And then I take a little bead, place it, you saw me sort of pillow it to the back so that it just kind of hooks onto that slip layer. So I don't push it right back. I just kind of like pillow it. And then as soon as it kind of grabs itself, I start to pull it down. And this brush actually started to work out much better than I thought, because it's so thin and because it's so long. I actually did have a lot of control. I felt like I could be really precise on pulling those sides down along the side walls just to even it out. So I am still leaving a little bit of space between the gel and my cuticle, but I am trying to get a little bit closer this time. And I'm actually starting to get closer and closer. I left a little too much space last time on a couple of my nails. So just trying to be mindful and sort of slowly get closer to my cuticle, still leaving a teeny little bit of space. So once I am done this, I am going to cure these, and then I'm going to finish up my last two nails off camera, complete my left hand, do a little bit of filing so they're all ready for gel polish. So this brush is a win. I think I'm going to use it again. Yeah, surprisingly, I do have a lot of control with it, so. And so I finished them, filed off camera, and now they're ready for the perfect black. I am going to use my Scorpio matte top coat But first we are going to start with Madame Glam's Perfect Black. I'm going to paint all my nails with this. Again, trying to be really neat. Get close to the cuticle. I am leaving a little bit of open space on my side walls and using my liner brush to clean it all up. This is a lifesaver, this brush. Okay, left hand. Oh my gosh, left hand complete. Now I'm gonna do, I think I've been saying I'm gonna do my left hand off camera, but I'm going to do my right hand off camera and we'll be back. Oh, so when they're done, they're beautiful, beautiful. But that was painful. That was painful doing the other hand. I'm going to be using a new Madame Glam color. I think it's called Toffee. It's it looks like a cat eye, but it's just like a sparkly gel color with a lot of those orange tones and like some greens and yellows. I thought it'd be perfect for Halloween, for fall, for Samhain, and it's a really beautiful color. Doing every other finger here. So cure, and then on my middle finger I'm going to do a little bit of a design. So I wanted to matte it. Of course I want to use the Scorpio matte top coat here, so I'm going over it with one coat here, curing, and then I'm going to use my Perfect Black, Madame Glam Perfect Black. I'm going to use my liner brush and just pull the color out onto my palette so that it gets all through the brush. It's easier to do lines this way because I'm really shaky sometimes. And I'm just going to start at my cuticle. And I'm kind of going for like a sort of spider web shape. So my whole intention actually was to do a spider web here, so that's why I'm starting out with the lines for it. I was even going to use some crystals and do like little spider dropping off the bottom, but I didn't have a picture to reference right off with me, and as I was doing it, I really just started to like the design as is, so I decided to keep it. And then I am going to top coat just the black and leave the matte underneath, and that's going to be this nail. And then I will do my right hand, my other hand off camera, and I'm going to try to do sort of an opposite version of this hand. cure and come back for the reveal. Okay, so I did them 2 ways. So here I did the opposite on the other hand. I just tried to reverse it a little bit. The middle finger obviously was black, so I wanted to do that sparkly design over the black. And then I thought to make them match a little better, I would matte the sparkly gel on my other hand. And I'm not sure. I can't decide. It looks a little dull, but at the same time, when I put it together, it matches better. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm still on the fence about this one. I might go over them again with a top coat so it's shiny, but for now, these are my Samhain nails. Let me know what you think. Do you like the shiny? Do you like the matte? And thank you for stopping by. Thank you for watching. See you guys next time.
Always stay connected to your journey.